Hi everyone, this is Susie and welcome to a Vintage Design Studio today. I have a great design team project to share with you for Melanie's store called FlairbyMe. All of the information will be in the drop down box below where you can find photos on Facebook and where you can shop for these products. So I'd like to show you what I created. Just going to back away a little bit and then I'll just get close to show you what I've done. This is a huge, tremendous Easter egg. I actually found this Easter egg in Hobby Lobby, and it is a paper mache Easter egg that I put on a crystal candlestick. It's absolutely beautiful. I just have some of my handmade roses here just for the photo prop. And what I've done is first I painted the egg like an off-white color because I had other intentions. And then I laid a few pieces of taffeta white fabric on top of the painted paper mache egg. And then I added all of the white products that were sent to me from Melanie, which I'm going to try and show you. This is that really, really big piece that she sent. It was kind of really long, and so I cut it in half and I used one piece on one side, one piece on another side. And if you look closely, I'll hopefully be able to point out, this is that really long piece that she sent me, and I still have plenty that was left. I'm going to see if I can just grab it to show it to you. It might be underneath where I'm sitting here, I don't know. But anyway, it's the piece with the little daisies on it. Excuse me. And then there's this other piece here with scallops with the little daisies at the end. And then you'll see that there's this other piece here that's also very beautiful with pearls on it and like leaf effect. And then there's some more of that one. All of the, I think it was 4 strands of the white fabric trim that she sent is on here. This is the other half, I think. No, wait, did I get there yet? No, this is another piece of the different trim that was sent to me. It's so hard to see because it's white on white. And came out absolutely beautiful. And what I have on here is she sent the netting. The basket was wrapped in netting, so I decided to tie the netting around the egg to give it such a sweet, really sweet look to it in person. Then I have some of my from my stash, some crystal trim hanging down, and it's wrapped around the side of the egg on both sides. And then I also have some stuff from my stash here, some shooting pearls on a wire. And then I use this really beautiful metal pearl and rhinestone button from Melanie's store with one of her stick pins. And I just stuck it right through the button. And I can leave it there, or I can choose to actually use the button again on other projects if I want to take it off. So you can see right there, there's a stick pin going through the shank. So, that's what I did with this egg. It came out really beautiful. It is adhered completely. I was going to put a doily at the bottom here, but then I didn't really care for the way it looked. It's so pretty. It's a definite conversation piece in the house or wherever you may put it. This is a really, really large. I mean, here's my hand. It's larger than my hand. So I got this Easter egg in the paper mache aisle at Hobby Lobby, and it was really, truly a lot of fun to work with. At first, I was a little annoyed because, you know, wrapping big pieces of fabric going in different directions, it wasn't really very easy, but I was patient and I used the glue and I just tried to, you know, I even left like the netting on the large piece so that you can still see it, and some of it you can even lift a little bit with your finger, and I purposely did that because I just wanted it to have like that really crispy, fresh look in white with just a little bit of shabbiness by adding that vintage looking button, and mess it up a little bit with the netting, and have the other netting around here not remain so tightly attached. And I'm just gonna move on to the next item. I was planning on doing some type of an extravaganza because I've been extremely busy and I've been involved with some personal issues, and I wasn't able to. I usually go ahead and design right away or prepare something in advance, but I did not have the time. So I'll show you what else I had done. She had sent over a piece of this fabric, which I was going to use to alter the basket with, and then I changed my mind, and I decided to go ahead and do something else with the fabric. So it was a really long piece of fabric. I didn't measure it, but you might want to check my my design team reveal package, and maybe I measured it there. I don't even know. But I want to show you what I did with that. And what I did with that was I made this little pouch. And I'm sorry, I'm one-handed. And I sewed the pouch where it opens. So these could be like little Easter gifts, and you can fill them with like treats or candies, or maybe one of those small plastic eggs, or like little things for school like pencils and erasers. It could be really anything. You can put a little notebook in it, or a post-it notebook and a little pencil, and keep it in your purse. And what I did was I made the pouch with the fabric, and I did the sewing on the flip side and reversed it. And then I used that really pretty piece of trim that she gave, which was like a double flower and sequined spray here, in like a lavender color and silver. Very pretty. And she also gave us this really pretty, what you can see is I still have some that's left over here. Okay, this really pretty trim. It's white lace with the ribbon that's going through it. I made a little seam binding bow and added one of those tiny little ribbon flowers that she sent. It's going all the way around. I used the fabric tack to glue this down, but I did sew the little pouch. Came out really cute, and the netting that she sent me, and when she wrapped up the basket with, I did use a small piece here, so that really went quite a long way. It's wrapped around entirely around the large egg and tied into a bow, and then I have, so there's so much goodies, there's so much to use here. So yeah, so we have the egg, and then we have this pouch here. I'm just going to move that a little bit. And then I made a little perfume sachet, so pretty, because, in the end, all of these things except the large egg can go in the basket. This is a perfume sachet that I, again, sewed by hand. I pulled through the needle just to give that little dimple there underneath. There's a lot of stuffing in there, so it's really feeling very nicely. The lavender ribbon that she sent, the ribbon lace, I went around like a gift wrapping. I used some of that netting yet again, and this really pretty, nice size ribbon flower with the rhinestone center going around it. It's a really nice little size. It could be a perfume sachet if you like. Or you can also use it as a pin cushion. But this is going to be a perfume sachet, and these are all little Easter gifts that you see here, just for a couple of people randomly that I know. And I'll show you the next project that I made from this Easter basket kit, which is yet another perfume sachet. These are great little fun things to create and use a lot of these really pretty embellishments that came in the kit. Again, you can see that this was the that wide fabric trim that was sent in the package. This one I did not use any of the lavender, but I did use a piece of that really pretty scalloped eggshell colored trim going around it. I stuffed it after I sewed it, and then I sewed it shut, leaving the scallop portion of the trim, which is this part on the bottom here, leaving that this time at the top where you can, it's, you know, it's still like flimsy like there on top and movable, but it is totally shut. You can spray this with your favorite perfume, put it in your travel bag, your work bag, your lingerie drawer, whatever you like. You can thread something through it if you want to, or put a hook on it and hang it in your closet. I have many of these in my closet that I've made over the years for myself that smell so yummy and had given them as gifts. I added some of these pearls also that she gave us that was in that little tin, and this really beautiful rhinestone button. And then again, I used some of the netting that she tied the basket with on top, with some a piece of white seam binding and strand of pearl from my stash. Absolutely adorable. And then this was one project that I started off in the beginning, and then I kind of got carried away, and because I wanted to make sure that I had something, because I was so busy I wasn't sure I was even going to be able to do this at all. So what I did was I made this beautiful, this is a heavy muslin that I bought. I bought this for someone, and I had a nice piece left and decided to make something for Melanie's store. So I made this heart. I sewed the heart. The other side is kind of naked. There's really not much there, but it's stuffed so nicely. It's very, very firm. And this can also be a dresser sachet. You can put it in a drawer or use it as a pin cushion or a pillow. It's really very pretty. It's almost as big as the size of my hand. I used this trim that's going around from the kit. I used the entire piece. It had to be at least a yard or a little longer than a yard. And then she sent this really, really pretty patch of a rosette flower, like little rosettes made into a flower. So I love the way that just melts right into the into this muslin fabric. And along with that, there was another really pretty ribbon flower. These are so pretty. They're beautiful with the rhinestone center. So I did that on an angle there. I put some ribbon and some pearls at the bottom here, but this ribbon, what I did was I threaded that pearl that came in the little metal basket that she sent there, and I threaded it through the ribbon and just glued it onto the bottom of the heart. So I like things when they're movable and a little dangly and, you know, really sweet and pretty. So this is really just a beautiful it's flimsy and movable because of the really pretty lace. That lace has to be at least a ½ inch wide, and there was so much. I like my hearts to have a lot of ruffly lace around the outside, a lot. I mean, sometimes I do them where I can use, like, it depends on the size, but on a small heart like this, I can use at least 2 yards of lace going around because I love it when it's really ruffly and dolly and really cute looking. And which I've achieved that using all of the lace here, and just this really pretty applique here in the center was really, really pretty. There was one of those that was in the kit, and I really liked that. And then I used, just to break up all of the cream, I decided to use this little flower. It's a mulberry flower, and it's kind of like faded pink and cream in there with a little bit of green from the calyx behind it. So it just gives it this really, really nice look. This will also be a gift, an Easter present. So you see, you can make, I've made 3 gifts using this piece here. 3 gifts, just 3 gifts, and I did so much with it already, and I have a large amount of stuff that's left behind and this can actually be my 2 design team projects for the month, but I'm going to, again, I have some stuff that's going on that's kind of really torn me away from everything, but you know, when I make my promise to somebody, I really, really try to keep it. So I just really have not been able to come to my table here and just enjoy it. With the exception to doing this, I really had a lot of fun making these things. It's really, it's definitely therapeutic, I can tell you that much. But those 3 I was able to get just from this one piece here. And again, the heart that I made, and the those are some of the flowers that I made out of paper. And then again, using the white applique that was sent, that's here. This is it right here. And I think, let me see. And I think that, I don't even know, I can't even find it. It's so melted in here. I think it's, where is it? Maybe it's on the other side. I don't want to get anybody dizzy. Oh, it's up over here. Here's the flower. So, yeah, and I had a lot of fun making this after a while. It's, you know, you all know that once you start designing something, till you get to that point of totally decorating, that's really the fun part. So I envisioned it exactly the way I see it. I didn't want to add any more things. I was actually going to add flowers and leaves at the bottom and make it really Eastery. But then I thought that if I go ahead and start messing around with it, it may look much more busier than it does now. So I'm really happy with the way that it came out. The netting is so flimsy, yet it's in the right place. It's off to the side a little bit. Love the button. It's really pretty. So I hope you guys enjoyed what you've seen today, and I hope that you can go on over to FlairbyMe's shop on Etsy and check out this Easter kit and get some for yourself. There is an unbelievable amount of stuff in there. There's no way that you can buy all of this for any less than she sells it separately. I'm sure it would cost you a lot more money. So you can go on over and check it out. There's also a Facebook group and a Facebook page, and she has a blog and the YouTube videos and all of the other designers who are also making lovely projects with their different ideas and inspirations. So I hope you enjoyed seeing what I've created here today. Thanks so much for stopping by. Have a great day.